Well, well, well. Good morning, everyone. Or I guess good late night. It's 12:30, so it's technically morning time. It is a very, very late night. Um, it is currently. Let me get that situated in a slightly better spot. There we go. Um, so yeah, 12:30 in the morning. It is a very cold late night for me in particular. It is windy as shit. If anybody's living in the Midwest, you'll know. Uh, very, very crazy cold front coming through. It is currently nighttime, so let me sleep. Got some new developments for here. Um, don't know what I'm gonna do on here, but I am here. um, that is for Kaz. Um, so he should be on, I guess, later. Is that a chicken? What's a chicken doing here? Did he like throw an egg and it got turned into a chicken? Interesting. So, as you guys can tell, I am not running shaders. Currently, in this world specifically, my ray tracing doesn't work. I think it has to do with the add-ons. I think the owner of this realm has some add-on shenanigans going on, but I'm not gonna bother him about it. I'm not going to bother him about it. And oh, it just started raining. Come on. Uh, so there's been some developments over here at the farming area since the last time you guys have seen it. It's been about 2 months since the last time I streamed. A Terraria update happened. So the creeper farm is doing just fine. Most of the gunpowder is in the other chests, and as you can see, it's a ton of gunpowder. And Froglight Farm is doing good. As you can see, I've reduced the number of chests. It's because there's a very limited amount of chests that copper golems can actually see. That number is 10 regular chests and 10 copper chests. So I have 9 over here because I've set this whole entire thing to be around a 9 block area. Oh yeah, and I actually did work on this. So if I go up here, I can fling myself with a trident, but I don't want to. I put pistons up here. So originally I had a whole different setup, but the pistons work better because they're able to turn off the farm completely. And I like having farms that you can just turn off. Say, here's the copper golems. And as you can see, the entire thing is now 1 block lower. So it's a bunch of pistons. Not enough to cause lag, but enough to be a complete disassembling of this. Now this is a much bigger creation, and I'm probably going to have to go over this in a video, but I'm going to wait until I get more farms built, so it's going to be a couple of weeks. That down there is a map art area that my friend is going to be doing eventually, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, as you can see, there's multiple switches, multiple things, a whole book over here. I have people on here who are not savvy with redstone, they look at a giant machine, and it's like one of those computers from the 1960s. And to be fair, it kind of does look like that, but this is actually pretty simple. So this is what I call my quad-core skeleton farm. And quad-core because each individual core is a different type of skeleton. So I have regular skeletons, strays, bogged, and parched, which are the 4 types of skeletons that are in the game as of right now, or the 4 types of overworld skeletons. Wither skeletons do not count. I'd have to build a different farm for them. I don't think I want to build a different farm for them, but I technically can. But yeah, and there's a little lever in here that pushes this piston, so it will fall in here. Let me actually showcase this, because I've done a lot of work on this, and I kind of want to show it off. So let's say I just want to have all types of skeletons, right? So I flick all 4 of these levers off. Levers. I'm saying lever like a non-American. But yeah. So I have all of these. Where's my BGM? BGM. I had it off for some reason. Well, it's on now. But yes, and as you can see, it's version 2.1. The reason why it's 2.1 and not 2.0 is because I had to build this entire thing again. That's a story I'll get to in the future, but yeah. So, skeletons, strays, bogged, and parched. This is the chest area, because there's bows and armor that they drop. Yeah, so as you can see, they're in here. I'm going to use my regular sword, but you kill them like you normally would, right? They drop XP, and then I'm actually going to showcase this in a very unique way. If I go here, you can see underneath here there are these specific hoppers. These are from the World Utilities add-on, which is an add-on that we have in here, and they're basically like suction hoppers. So they'll take everything that's in a nearby radius and automatically shove them in to whatever containers below them. So these double chests, and then they filter down another row, and then over here to these like chests. Actually, no, they go through like this loop. That way they go through this line of chests specifically. And then it kind of goes up and then to the right. Just how it works. Also, if you're wondering how I can get these things over here, it's literally just an inverter line. And then it goes up to these things over here. And if you're wondering how the spawners work, well, I'm a spectator, so I can't really show you, but they spawn down here, and then they go down this water tunnel, get shoved over here, and then sometimes the skeleton sort of stays in here, but then they'll go up, and then they'll kind of go down here, and then down here where all these guys are, and then below them is just a wither row. So I can come over here and I can kill them automatically, or I can flick this lever and get rid of all of them. I won't get any special unique drops for it, but they will drop bones and regular arrows, no matter what type of skeleton they are. I just the one downside is you have to kill them manually to get slowness arrows, weakness arrows, or poison arrows. Or bows or armor, but those are pretty easy to get. And I have food up here. I have a sword that has smite on it. And I have a spear that also has smite on it. Um, so that's pretty good. Hey, look, it's Zebo. There we go. Alright, sorry, let's get my controller plugged in. But yeah. Showing off the skeleton farm I just got done building a couple days ago. But yeah, it works pretty well. And if you're wondering how I managed to get spawners, there's a thing in the World Utilities add-on called a spawner wrench. It allows you to pick up spawners, and when you place them down, they're supposed to be the same type of mob that you've picked them up as. No worries, Zebo. Yes, I am. I am here. There we go. Yeah, and then obviously, once I'm done with this, let me just fly down here. I can flick these levers back over here, and then since it's raining, I can just use the trident. And I can either kill all these guys manually, or I can just press the I don't want to deal with that anymore button. And there we go. That's the farm that I've worked on. There are some other extra stuff that's been worked on over here by other people, and I want to highlight that. Oh yeah. Yeah, the skeleton farm, it's huge, especially for over here. But yeah, this is the iron farm that Kaz built. It automatically converts iron into blocks, which was awesome. That's just a crafter that's over there. Roses, because iron golems drop roses, and occasionally we get other things in here. That's fine. Then this over here, ooh, is a squid farm. This is actually one of the few areas of farming that I'm not too well versed in, but essentially, oh, it's this one down here. Yeah, you get ink sacs. You kind of stand in here and you wait for the squids to spawn. And the reason why this is all encased is because of phantoms. And this little purple swirly block is another thing from the World Utilities add-on. It's basically like the elevator blocks from mods of long ago. For people who've played like 1.8 or even like 1.6 Java mod packs. And then this over here is kind of funny. So, my friend Kaz, he's awesome. He built a creeper farm, and it's been running for a little bit. However, that's a creeper farm as well over there. Apparently he didn't realize that it already had a creeper farm, so he just built one. And this one works the vanilla way, so there's like, trapdoors and stuff up there, and creepers will spawn, because they're the only things that can spawn with those specific conditions. But yeah, back over to the skeleton farm. Yeah, this thing is huge. I could probably break in through here. But yeah, here's the underside. All the ice that I've spent tons of time collecting for this. And you can see that the reason why I leave it like this is because of the way the hoppers are. So I just have a bunch of empty space that I might use for other stuff, but for now, it's just empty space. Oh, and you can see one of the hopper, or not hopper, one of the inverter lines for one of the other farms that I've built. It's my MacBook farm. Yeah, it is. It's right over here. And the reason why I made this with the copper golems instead of just having a regular system over here is because the copper golems were still fairly new when I was in the stages of building this. So I wanted to use them for something, so I just have them here. But yeah. But this design of MagmaQ Farm I've used for a pretty good while. I believe there's like a similar version of this in World 1. I know this exact farm, minus the copper golems, is in World 2. We have 3 different worlds we will rotate through over the course of several months on this realm. And I joined in most of the way through World 1, but if we go to this teleport area, hello chicken. So this little base over here is my area. So far, the people who are on regularly seem to be happy currently with this world, so it'll probably be another couple of months before we rotate again, which is fine by me. But yeah, I've got some stuff over here, some world utilities things, magnet, vein miner, tree captator. They're all pretty cool. I have every single music disc. This is one of my recent grabs. Is it on my to-do list? I think it is on my to-do list. Let me look. It is not. Well, I should probably put that on there, because yeah, I did that. And also Guitar Hero. That's funny. This stuff is for Kaz. Earlier today I was on here, did some farming for Kaz, so those are for him. Let's see. But yeah, this huge base, which takes up an entire map pretty much, is the space that we're in. So this place is like, my friends say it's like a research center. I think it depends. I think some people will be perfectly fine. But yeah, some people want to be in a new world. To be honest, I think from like personal experience with running long-term Minecraft projects. Oh, there's a new thing over here. What's over here? Okay, I don't know what Kaz has planned over here, but looks interesting. Is this new as well? Oh, it's a cobblestone generator. That's funny. Apparently it's a triple generator. That's cool. Don't know if that was part of the plan, but oh well. But yeah, I there are some people that don't want to join like already established worlds because they're like, well, what's the point? Everything's already done. But I think if we do like enough like recruitment stuff, and obviously we say we're focusing more on building and less on like what I do, which is like building farms and shit. I want to say that things will be a little bit better. Obviously, everyone's different. Some people prefer the farming aspect. Some people prefer the building aspect. I am more partial to both myself, but everyone is different. I'm gonna kill him before he opens my nether portal tunnel thing. But I think that's why I like building more like function bases rather than like good looking bases, is so I have like, so like there is like an area that people could just go to do a bunch of stuff, like a full bore enchanting setup or a full bore crafting station, you know, or like super smelters, right? So like furnaces, people need to smelt a ton of stuff. All they need to do is go into these boats, or for like other stuff like blast furnaces and smokers. They're over here off in this room. If you did do like ores or food specifically, but with fire aspect we don't need to do too much of that. And a couple people said that I need to do like some expansions to my base, but my thing is like I don't see the need to do expansions on here. If anything, I'd figure out how to make more use out of the room I have. And the reason why I have like a whole lot of beds here, even though not all of them are filled, is because originally we were planning on having more people from mine and Kaz's like friend circle show up and live in here, but then the Terraria update happened. So like Yuki, CK, Sloth, who are all already on the realm, I believe. And then I think Mango and his girlfriend. And then I forget who else, but yeah. I did plan on having like, at least 6 people. But yeah, I should probably show off the developments in the community area, because it's been 2 months since the last time I streamed. Let me sleep again. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to be doing some more mining in the nether. I need some quartz for stuff. What was that? Oh, Spawn Point said. And I might move these sugarcane farms to the big spawn area. Not spawn area, but the farming area. Look at that. Without using a single firework. But yeah, did some work on the spawn area. It now looks a little bit more like a fishing dock or a boat dock. I might do some more work on this in the future, if I have time after all my other projects. But so far, this works pretty fine. You literally spawn in here, and you're safe from the rain in case it storms. Well, is that slabs? There's one way to check. Are you slabs? Yeah, I think that is slabs. But yeah, there's books because I love my books. And then we do have a copper golem sorter thing right over here, which I kind of did a little bit of work on. What I did was I put chests in the floor and then these little things next to them. And I also put the craft table over here because access to crafting tables is good. And he also put a couple more furnaces over here because we could always use more furnaces. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is I forgot what I named him. But yeah, it's a camel husk. Originally he had a parched and a husk on him, but they despawned even though they were named. But then they got caught and one of the other moderators said get to peaceful him back, but ow. Let's see. Oh yeah, so guy who lives over here, I think he goes by the name Turd Nugget now, but I'm gonna call him Arrow. He's been working on his base and it looks pretty cool. Yeah, let me fly out. Yeah, I might replace it with some other stuff, but I need to wait till the update comes out. But yeah, he's been doing lots of work on that base. And then, it's pretty far, but I know there's been other work going on over off in this direction. I almost fell for that. Yep. What was over here? Oh, I used a watering can over here. I forgot the watering can automatically, like, makes a bunch of farmland, but yeah. I thought there was something off of this. There is, yes. I forget whose house this is, but yeah. Yeah, that would be a pretty interesting idea. Like, I'll find out whose base this is based on the present that's supposed to go over here. Hold on. Where does that say? Stuff. Huh. Pretty interesting build. Oh. The Terraria grind is crazy. But yeah, we're pretty much finished with everything we've been wanting to do. I was... How's my Elytra doing? It's doing good. Yes. I like the floor, like the sunroof over here. But yeah. More stuff over here. I think this is... I don't know. But yeah, look at when people build like half in the ground and half not in the ground. It's interesting. Because everybody does it in a different way. Ooh, I almost hit that. This is the Coliseum that Kaz worked on. No updates to that. So let me fly over it. Ow. Yes. How was he doing, by the way? I wasn't on much of last night, so I didn't get to see. Oh, that's the other area for that. I forget. Oh yeah, because he was over here, right? Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I see the beginnings of a new project over here with what looks like bone blocks. Yeah, it looks like a ton of new stuff happening over here. But yeah, I think once the new update hits, I think people are going to get into a new Minecraft phase. But I can't believe all this is still here. So this area was a villager. Like a zombie villager curing area. So like this would have had a whole bunch of leg turns on it. And the reason why we had this area was because we had a whole bunch of zombie villagers on boats. And we were using them. It was like them having like tickets to a ride over at like freaking Disneyland. Oh yeah. Yeah. Super windy over here. Yeah, my air conditioner is off and it's still blowing in cold air. But yes, this is the toboggan display rotating device, which has a bunch of quote-unquote toboggans on it. Yeah. The wind is going crazy over here too. Get some beef. Replenish my supply. I think there's been a bit of work on this house too, like Jade's place. Yeah, because she's added some foliage. And also she's done some glass decorating, it seems. Yep. Yep. It's not very often that you hear that kind of stuff outside of Oklahoma, but yep. Oh yeah, also this, I wonder if any work has been done on this building. Looks like a little bit of work has been done on it. I think partially, but not a whole lot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, also, I don't think I've showed this off on stream. I did this several months ago. I think I finished this before I finished the rest of the house. I don't want to get into specifics, but I do live near Tulsa. At least I don't want to get into specifics on stream, at least. But yeah, this is another highway. I'm going to do more work on this in the near future once I get more of the farms done. Oh look, people have been listening. But yeah. Never gambled there, but I have been there a couple times. Yeah. Fun fact, I was actually in Missouri a few weeks ago for an event. Can't go into details on that, because... Yeah, but... Yeah. Most of the native casinos are pretty legit. Web City, if you know where that is. But yeah, got some books over here. That is mending. I guess the other ones are on breaking. Well, the unbreaking ones are on top, yeah. Yeah, so I have a bunch of mending and unbreaking books over here. Just to fill out the bookshelves. And that's like my bookshelves over here. I'm basically making our space, like mine and Kaz's space, look a little bit more lived in. So, like over here, we have this. Can't go into details, but my dad and his buddy had something to do there, and they brought me along for the ride. But yeah. Oh, I don't have this named because I haven't signed it and completed it yet. But yeah, here's my to-do list of all the farms and stuff I have to do. The list of farms. As you can see, like Creeper Farm, Maverick Cube Farm. Oh yeah, lots of fun. But as you can see, I still have a whole bunch of farms to do, a whole bunch of other projects to do. What's the notification? In fact, not, but yeah. As you can see, like farming area, I've built that. Base expansion. Yep, Nether Hub. Ice Boat Racetrack. That's gonna be a long-term project. Probably next time we're in this world. And then 26 drop 2 build. I'll be working on that as soon as the update hits. And that'll probably be in like a week. Or actually 2 weeks. I don't know, maybe a week. But yeah. That's it for that. I also have another book over there as well. Oh, I know what that book is. Okay, it's unimportant. But yeah, the reason why Kaz has a purple bed is because he can't decide whether he wants a red or purple. Such as a dilemma. I also have books in this shelf too, but this shulker box of planks. I don't touch TikTok for various reasons, but I thought about it. I thought about doing YouTube Shorts, actually. And that might be a cool idea for like a future plan. Like, instead of streaming the same stream on both YouTube and Twitch, like have a vertical stream on YouTube for shorts, and then a regular stream or horizontal stream on Twitch for like people who don't want to watch in vertical mode. Because I do have that ability on Streamlabs. I didn't realize how many levels I had on me. Let me put them away. There we go. Do I have a place to put the XP? Yeah, there's a couple of reasons, like, but yeah, like, it's always better to be on more platforms. It's just, for me specifically, I'm not a huge fan of, or I've never really been a huge fan of TikTok, just because, like, it's vertical. Like, I'm the same way for, like, Instagram Reels and stuff, and also YouTube Shorts. But it is a major part of making content now. And I also do other stuff, not just stream. I also make videos, and I might start making community posts on YouTube as well. But yeah, I know like there's like a million different platforms now. It's just, even though I'm only 23, I'm like an old head when it comes to making content. I'm used to YouTube and Twitch and Mixer being the only platforms, and now there's like Instagram, TikTok, Kick, Facebook, like 3 other platforms that I don't know of. It's wild, but yeah. Eventually, once I start like being able to do monetization, then I'll start doing cooler stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah. The thing is with TikTok though, is a lot of the people on TikTok tend to be younger. And most of like my humor isn't really kid friendly. Not just that, but also like a lot of the games I play probably wouldn't be good for a vertical format because I play on PC, so all my games are like horizontal. For example, Grip. Like, I'm gonna do some massive like editing to get that to do. Oh, I know. Like, kids love adult humor and jokes because they think it's cool that they're able to have access to that. I mean, I was a child literally a decade ago, so I understand. It's just, I don't know. Eventually I will like get into vertical streaming. It's just right now I'm prioritizing stuff IRL instead of stuff online. I think in a couple of months, once I am more like set, then I'll be able to get more of that set up. But oh yeah. I know eventually I'll start doing more like short form stuff. It's just, like I said, currently I'm focusing on getting all my IRL stuff situated. Like I had to spend the majority of my check this month on a new air conditioner because my old one conked out in the middle of August last month. Or actually it was the beginning of August, but it wasn't super hot. for super long afterwards. But yeah, it'll probably be like, I don't know, it might be May. Oh yeah. Money is a little scarce right now, which is definitely something. But I've always been pretty decent about managing that. And so being able to figure out, like, oh no, you know, I have extra this month for this or that. I've always been really good at that. But yeah. But I had a massive priority this month. Because I knew it was going to get warmer soon. And if I didn't do anything about it, then I was going to suffer. And I'd rather not be able to eat extra lunches and breakfasts. Or go like walking. So like, I go on walks a lot. Just to keep myself like in shape. Because I don't really do a whole lot else at the moment. And sometimes what I'll do is, like, if it's in the morning, I'll go and get some breakfast from McDonald's. If it's not in the morning, then I'll go to a restaurant that's in town and eat there. But, like, if I don't have extra money, then obviously can't afford to go eat. Not that I don't have food at home. I definitely do. In fact, after stream, I think I'm gonna boil myself some noodles. But it's always nice being able to get food on a long walk. Oh, that's right, I remember what I was gonna do. Breakfast beagle. That's funny how the freaking speech chat thing said that. But yeah, breakfast bagels are always nice. Lately, I have been eating the pancake ones, the griddles, I think they're called. Oh, I think he's mad because I'm not wearing gold. Oh, sucks to be him. And there's fewer trees over here because I cleared out a bit of forest. Yep. Good night, Zebo. I'll see you probably tomorrow. Oh, I accidentally looked at him. I don't think he cared, but yeah. I'll see you later, Zebo. Appreciate you too. Alright. Now I remember what I was doing. I was going to mine some quartz. Is that the only quartz that was nearby? Yes, that was. Night Zebo. Okay. Oh! Did not see him. Gonna fly off in this direction. Yeah, flying in the nether is always a little scary. For a multitude of reasons. But the fog, especially. Oh, I should have grabbed the vein miner. Oh. I swore I heard the ghast. Oh. Return to Cinder. That's gold over there. So I have to get used to playing Minecraft with Minecraft with no shaders anymore. Because I'm so used to playing with complementary unbound. So I'm used to the glowy ores. Boom. Look at that. Ow! I got sneak attacked. Can you not? I'm trying to fight a ghast. Nope. Gotcha. Boom. Might have to pick a new place to go mining. Goodness. I'm getting freaking peppered with arrows over here. This place should be better. I remember somebody, they were commenting on me flying around with the elytra, and they're like, "You are super graceful with the elytra." Ooh, hello. Oh, you know what? Going for the melee. Let's stay away from the gold. It should be. I mean, these are zombified piglins, so they don't have the same like rules as regular piglins do. But I don't need the gold clogging up my inventory. Whoa! Whew. That's why people like to bring fire res potions to the nether. I should probably get some blocks of netherrack going. So I have some. Don't run into that problem again. When I'm wearing almost full like, prot 4 netherite. Well, then I have a Lytra on. Whoop. Ow. Be funny if one of the ghasts... Oh, hi, map cube. Okay. Just I don't have time to frickin' regenerate my health. Ah. Oh, it's a Strider. Take a good look at the baby Strider, because it's going to be changing soon. Along with all the other baby creatures. Except for the magma cubes, they are not changing. Oh, so close. I don't like being super vertical, that's the reason why, because it'll hit the frickin' blocks before I have a chance to... Oh, so close. Ah. Oh, I popped totem. Alright, that's my cue to go home. That's my cue to go home. Oh. Okay. I'm a little out of, I'm a little rusty when it comes to nether exploration. I rely too much on the Java Edition's, like, regeneration. Oh, but I popped my freaking totem. Well, we'll have a bit of quartz. Do I have an empty box? Hold on. I do. I love using shulker boxes as, just like temporary storage. But yeah. How long have I been streaming? An hour, 5 minutes. Alright. Already gotten 11 more levels back. Awesome. Wait. Oh, I need to go get more totems. Soon. I have that on me. That's one thing I don't have, I think. Hold on. Oh, these two items right here, this unknown and a dread against the DM. So the unknown is because there was a weird bug with the World Utilities add-on being weird. And it like made a whole bunch of blocks turn into unknown blocks. So I just have one because that was this block over here. It just became an unknown. This thing just turned into air, but like this thing became an unknown block. And then when we fixed the update, we had to had to craft a new one. But then this, we were messing with trial spawners, and we accidentally figured out how to get a structure void block. Technically, these are not supposed to exist, but yeah, so that's what this is. This is a structure void block. And I collected it and I renamed it a Dread Against the DM. And if you're wondering why I named it a Dread Against the DM, it's because it's a reference to Legends of Evantris, the funny D&D animated, well, I guess there's multiple D&D animated channels now, but the original one, to my knowledge, and is one of the guys going, I gain a dread against the DM. And so that's what this is. I mean, the dread against the DM is something that technically does and doesn't exist at the same time, which perfectly resembles the structure of Void, because if I were to place it, it would just be an air block and turn into a piece of air. But yeah, this being a dread against the DM is awesome. Yeah, if you can't read it right, it actually does say a dread against the DM. That's just kind of the things you run into when you, being a really technical Minecraft player, and your friend, who is also a really technical Minecraft player, get access to add-ons such as role utilities that may or may not break things. But yeah, I've had this for a while now. I remember showing Jade, who is super into Adventurous. I showed her, I'm like, hey, look at this. And she is like, what is a dread against the DM? And then it hit her. She was like, what is this? What? So I explained to her, like, what it is, why I have it, or why I had it, and why we shouldn't have it, but yeah. Black Ops 7. I don't know why it was recommended me to stream Black Ops 7. I'm visually impaired. I'm not gonna play Black Ops. I'm not gonna play any sort of Call of Duty. But yeah. Yeah, it is getting late. I meant to stream earlier, but then Zebo was streaming Call of Duty. Warzone, I believe it was. There's like 50 different Call of Duty games. Actually, I think it's more than 20 now, because I used to exaggerate and say there was like for a good 20 different Call of Duty games. Now I have to exaggerate even further to say there's like 40. Because there's like so there's the original Call of Duty from like 2007, and then there was Call of Duty, I think it was 2 in 2008, and then it was Call of Duty Black Ops, or no, it was Call of Duty World at War, then Black Ops 1, then Modern Warfare, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Ghost, and then like the first mobile Call of Duty, and then what was like the reboot Black Ops 1, reboot Black Ops 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then another mobile game. But yeah. I think I need to go and redo some of these, like, bits on the map. But that'll have to be a tomorrow plan. It's cold. I'm tired. I'm gonna go and curl up in a ball. My cat's gonna join me under my blanket. I'm gonna go to sleep. I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh hey, I forgot to mention this is at the start of my stream, but yeah, I have a new BGM for my stream starting soon music. It's a remix that I made myself of the Sega Master System BIOS theme. One of my JP friends wanted me to make it for a yard chart, so I've been working on that, and I decided to make that my start BGM because why not? I think eventually I want to make one for like BRB and stream ending ones. That way I'm no longer using other people's music for stuff. Mostly because, like, you know, if I don't own my music myself, or if I'm not aware of stuff, because the music I'm using right now for this, as well as like all my other music before I started using my own music, that was all from a Terraria mod called Spirit Mod. And I was a lot younger when I started implementing those back in like 2022, I think. And it's been a few years. I don't know how they like work with copyright, so I think over the course of the next couple of months, I'm going to start replacing all the different, like, BGMs for my stream with stuff that I make on my own. Like, it'll be remixes of stuff, but it'll be my remixes. So, yeah. That way, if for some reason I get, like, takedown notices from the people for using their music, it won't affect streams after a certain point. Hopefully that doesn't ever need to happen, but it's good to have that just in case. Anyways, bye.